This looks like the intersection or the crossing where the train hit the dump truck, and you can see not much left of the dump truck right now. We don't even know if the driver was on board. We haven't heard of any injuries to the driver, if it was stalled out on the tracks or what. But then downstream from that, after the train hit the dump truck, left the tracks, you can see all 8 cars there, and this is where all the rescues were underway. But just recently, we've seen the presence of first responders really dwindle here. We have not seen them pull anyone else out of a car here for, probably half an hour, 45 minutes. At one point, 6 or 7 medevac helicopters on the scene. Several of those have departed. We believe they've been released. A couple of more are still on the scene, actually up in Mendon, which is a couple of miles to the north and east of us right now. And that is where there's a lot of activity at the high school. We believe a lot of the injured were taken over there. There is a long line of ambulances that are in the driveway where normally they'd be picking up students in the during the school year, full of ambulances and a ton of emergency equipment on the scene there as well. To set the scene for you, this is about 20 miles to the north and east of Carrollton, along the railroad tracks here, with this really, really unbelievable scene of these 8 cars on their side. Johnny Rollins, News Chopper 9, back to you in the studio. What was that 670 wreck about? Oh, no kidding? Oh, yeah, of course. Studio control. Got it. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I was asking, how about I show the high school this time? And one more quick question. Do you know if they're planning on us for the 6th or we're done after this? Okay, great, thanks. News desk. Okay, that would make a difference in where we get fuel. Thank you. What are you writing? Huh? Say it again. No kidding. Yeah. So what I'm going to want to do is be on that side of it and shoot. That's a. Yeah, go ahead. That would be affirmative. 550, did they say? We're checking. Anyway, enough of that. I want to be on the northeast side of this so I can shoot down the tracks, show where the train crash was. See it well enough or not. Mm, 5 minutes, I think. Okay, when's the TFR over? Forget those guys. Huh? The word for the TFR is 5:50. 5:50. It's supposed to be over. Hadn't taken effect yet, or maybe it's not working like it used to. It's supposed to 3 months. Steve, you got to be up at 3,000. Okay, how long before you hit chopper 9, please? Thank you. Is that another one taken off? Or inbound to here? Did one of them take off? Because I just saw it on ADSB. See somebody going south of us there? Oh. Yeah. Minus 1,400. Steve, you need to be on the northeast up there. Huh? Huh? Okay, okay. Got to be far enough north so I can look down on it. Well, we're over at Mendon right now. This is about 2 miles up the railroad tracks from the overturned train, the derailed Amtrak train. And this is where we believe they brought a lot of the injured. In fact, pretty obvious in that regard. Look at all the ambulances lined up in the driveway of the school. And that is, hopefully, they're not expecting any more victims here, but they could be working on some inside. So we don't know if they are standing by for anybody who may be inside that needs to be transported. We have not seen them pull anyone else from the train so far. We still have, though, 2 medevac helicopters on the scene here in that baseball field, as well as another couple on the scene by where the train left the tracks. So right now, Mendon High School, not resembling anything I'm sure this town has seen before, with a lot of first responders still on the scene. John Rollins, News Chopper 9, back to you in the studio. Dude. No, I was going from the train to the school. Okay. Go. Trying to open it the wrong way. You know you want one. What? $6:30. Yeah. You brought up a good point about not even knowing if the driver was in the truck. You got to think they've driven this before. They would accidentally pull out in front of them. I bet stalled on the tracks or something. Let's go ahead and take a look at the training. Well, there aren't any. No. There aren't any in these rural areas. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's one right down there. I guess I could go look. Is there a gate on this one? Yeah, there is. don't see one there. Or am I missing it? I don't see any lights or anything. Do you know where I'm looking? Off to your left. Is that one right there? No? Okay, can you circle it? Oops. Oh, there's one there. Just a sign. Trying to figure out what that is right there. At the front end of the dump truck. Is it a light there? No, it's just a sign. It says stop. I wonder what knocked it off the tracks. I mean, or, you know, I don't know. Can't even see the rails there. Or have they already cleaned them up? They did say one fatality. Yeah. Well, are we halfway to St. Louis almost? those trucks. This is the zoom is pulling back on its own. See, they're zoomed in all the way. Yeah, it's just not staying zoomed. Look at that when I turn it all the way up. Watch now. Just goes. And Kelly, here's where the impact occurred as the dump truck was crossing the railroad tracks. We don't know the circumstances behind how it got hit, whether the driver didn't see the train coming or perhaps the truck stalled on the tracks, but not much left of it. That gives you an idea of what kind of impact there was as this train was headed to the northeast, headed towards Mendon. And here is the train just a couple of hundred yards downstream from that, where it left the tracks and overturned. Now, still some activity in this car here. We do not know exactly what they are doing here, whether there's a recovery underway, still working on a rescue. We have not seen them pull anyone from the train for quite a while. So that's the only area around the train where we're still seeing any kind of activity. And we'll show you the 8 cars off the road, off the rails, I should say. But you can see the engine and the lead engine, part of the second engine, off the tracks, but the lead engine still on. So It continues to be a very fluid situation here. Still a lot of activity at the Mendon High School, about a couple of miles to the northeast. In fact, Mendon's just right abeam the railroad tracks. It goes right past the west side of Mendon, and still a lot of ambulances on the scene there, unknown of whether or not they still have folks who were hurt in this in the school. But we do know initially that was an area where they were taking those who were hurt. Johnny Rollins, News Chopper 9, back to you in the studio. That's good. Did they just say that the truck driver died? Yeah. Wow. Oh gosh, one woman had to have her arm amputated to get out of the train. Hundred and 65 people. Okie doke. Hmm? Let's go ahead and go up to Mendon. Pardon me. Ooh, airplane down below you? Oh, busting the TFR? Looks like he's just flying around. Probably the last thing he expected was a TFR in the middle of... Pardon me? Oh, yeah, it's like... Yeah, exactly. Going back. Newspaper used to run airplanes to do that. Oh my. Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Maybe it's pipeline. Go ahead. Okie doke. I'm sure they're going to have other reporters. Anything in particular they want me to talk about? Okay. Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. Oh, man. Kind of like to be on the other side of it for this hit. Kind of park it into the wind, if you would. Oh, boy. I may try and catch that shot this time. Now that's a mile square, so it's only about a mile and a half. You what? He's right out here. Thank you. Okay, so go this way. I don't know what you're doing. Go over here. I want to go this way and point that way so I can look down the railroad track. Gotcha. You're going to do the fencing? Are you going to make a left turn? Okay. Okay. Go ahead and start it. And we're back live at News Chopper 9. There is the train that left the tracks. It derailed about a mile and a half before Mendon, Missouri. In fact, the railroad tracks actually border the west side of Mendon, and that is where they brought a lot of the people who were injured here over to the high school. Now, the city of Mendon, with about population of 150 or so, obviously not equipped to handle all of this, but volunteer first responders from all over this area arrived to help out and sent from jurisdictions from far, far away. Still lots of ambulances in the driveway of the school here. We do not know if anyone is still inside the school being treated. They have not removed anyone from the train in quite a while now, so we're hoping that is just precautionary and for standby purposes. All of the medevac helicopters, as many as 6 or 7 at one time, have left the scene as well. Johnny Rollins, News Chopper 9, back to you in the studio. They were gone, weren't they? Yep. Oh yeah, we need to go. Ooh, yikes. Is it up here? Oh. What, was that guy coming back around? Yeah. man, I'm gonna wet my pants. Yes, sir. I forgot the whip. I got to go back and do the whip. Yep. Yeah, go ahead. I think we have enough. We have enough to do that. Can you leave? Do they want me to provide video with that 5 o'clock whip? Let's go back to it. I think we're okay. It's going to be right over there, so just fly straight towards it. Dana, are you not hearing me? How many minutes was it saying to... We're just going to circle it once. I'm going to do it in one take. Good Lord, I can't find it. Oh, that's all right. Oh, here we are. Okay. Here we go for your whip in 3, 2, 1. As soon as we arrived on the scene, it was obvious the magnitude of this accident when we saw 8 of these Amtrak railroad cars off the tracks on their side And you could see at that time that this place was crawling with first responders, crawling all over those cars using ladders to get up and enter the doors from above, where they normally would be doing it from the side, as these cars were on their side and completely turned over. So at this point, firefighters and first responders were rescuing people from inside those cars. But after we were here for a little bit, it appeared as though they had everyone out and all the activity subsided. That is not going to be the case for Amtrak, who now has a big cleanup on their hands. No word on when they expect to get all this cleaned up and when they expect this train track to reopen. Johnny Rollins, News Chopper 9, back to you in the studio. Getting a little bit of help up here. Oh, no kidding. So you got your place dialed in? Yep. What is that big X on there for? See that? I don't know, is it? I guess it would be, wouldn't it? We got 12 minutes of fuel. I didn't sleep at all last night for whatever reason. I didn't sleep last night. Catching up with me right now. Oh, no kidding. Oh, no kidding. Still bothering you that much? Oh, really? Oh, no. Oh, did it really? No kidding.
I think we've heard multiple. We haven't heard from the state yet, state troopers or anything about how many people. If any, we know one person passed away. No one person died. I don't know if any other people have. So that's why I was just curious.
I've heard just from my students saying that they saw several people around them that passed. And then I heard someone say that there were 3 people in the semi when it got here, but that's not confirmed.
Right.
So.
How does it make you feel to know that everyone you're traveling with is okay?
I look at the people that were bleeding and injured. And then I looked at my kids, and I looked at my wife, and I said, there's no way that we got out of this without them. That's the only way. And I was looking at everyone, and my kids and my wife both, everyone was asking me, are you okay? Okay. And I'm like, I don't have a scratch on me. People around me have bumps, bruises, they've got bruised ribs, and I don't have survivor's guilt. I don't know why. But I'm very thankful that everyone in my group, they're going home tonight, and they're going to be able to go home, go be with their families, and they don't have to go to the hospital.
Pleasant Ridge High School. Right? Okay.
Yeah, it's up between Leavenworth and Atchison.
Yep.
So.
And then, you've got a group of young kids who had to witness some of what they saw trying to get out of here.
Yep. And so I've already contacted my principal, the superintendent. They've let the families know, the district know. Counseling services have been, I think they're getting set up, if not they're already. So the district itself is already getting everything squared away, and they're amazing, that district. Just how family-oriented they are, and how quick they were to check in on us and communicate with everyone.
What do you do now?
All but one of my kids have been picked up by parents, and then we're actually going to ride home with my last student because our car's at Union Station. So then they'll drop us off there. We'll pick up the car, and I'm going to go pick up my daughter, and just go home and just live, I guess.
So the fact that this train was delayed and it was packed with people.
Yeah.
It's an awful situation, but this could have been, a day where 20 people were on the train.
Exactly. And, it's, I'm a history teacher, and I kind of, when it happened, the first thing that came to my mind was it's like the Titanic. It was overbooked, and a lot of people were injured and died. Had it not been delayed, a lot of people, I'm guessing, might have gotten off at Union Station, got on their connecting trains or whatever. On the flip side, I don't know how many people died, but I've seen a lot of people come in, and they're still bringing people in. And I'm thankful that all those people are here. They're getting medical attention, and they're hopefully able to go home. If not tonight, not maybe sooner than that. So
there seems some folks are pretty distraught.
Yeah. It's even right after, a lot of people were shaken up. My students were shaken up, and so I think a lot of people are going to be processing this for a very long time.
And what ages were they again? Just high schoolers?
Yeah, they're going to be. Well, I had one that graduated this past May, and the rest are going to be juniors and seniors.
Okay. What did you guys do after you got off the train? Describe that scene to me, and sort of what you did and how long it took for help to get there.
So once it got stopped, people were already out of the train, popping the windows off, and we started evacuating people out of the car as quick as possible. By the time I got up there, all of my kids were off to the side. They were even on the tracks. And so I got down, checked on them, made sure they were okay, they weren't bleeding or anything like that. And then I told my wife, who was one of the chaperones, I said, okay, start moving them toward the track, cross rail, where the ambulances are. And then that's when I grabbed my first aid kit out of my backpack and started going around. There was a lady with a huge gash. I gave her a gauze pad, and I started running up and down and said, who's bleeding? Who needs help? And then one guy said, I've got a bunch of people in the car that were still in there. So I threw my first aid kit, said, here. And then I started going around and helping move people that couldn't walk, who were needing medical attention, stuff like that.
So your car was still up?
No, ours was on the side. Yeah. I think, if I remember correctly, the entire train was over on its side except the engines and maybe one car right after the engine. But everything else was on its side. And the track was tore up. And
how long did it take to see ambulances or police or anybody?
At the time I got out, there were people, I don't know if they were law enforcement or what, they were helping people out, but law enforcement and EMTs and first responders were there, matter of By the time I was out there handing out bandages, they were already starting to come in. And by the time we got our group down off the track by the cornfields, they were already bringing life flight in and bringing helicopters and getting people on ambulances. So it wasn't delayed at all.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it seems like there's a road real close there.
Yeah.
Like a major county road that's right close to.
Yeah. The road that we were on was it was a dirt road, but then it went south and then east, and then it picked up this highway. So it wasn't like it was out in the middle of nowhere. A lot of different counties showed up. It wasn't just this county, it was a lot of them. So I have to imagine that they probably radioed it as soon as they hit, and then they were on the way.
Anything else you want to share with us? Or?
No, I think I pretty much said it all.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're okay, and your kids and wife are okay. And...
Yeah, but to me it's heartbreaking knowing that people, it was supposed to be. I'm sure a lot of people were on vacation, going to Chicago, cross country, and it was really scary. Once it kind of set in, there were a lot of little kids, a lot of families, and so I just hope and pray that they all.
Yeah, we got a bite pulled. We want to see you and have, at this point we're in breaking news mode.
Here.
Okay, we see you now.
Okay, we're coming.
Okay, we'll probably just use chopper video or something over you, and then we've got a bite.
Okay, I'll probably show the scene right away, but I'll talk to you on IFB here.
Okay, I'm going to get you down the hill a little bit so you're not as tall on me. I'm like, why am I not getting anything? Because I'm feeding, and it's only showing me what the camera's doing. Because I'm a dope. It's the third day on the job. I'll figure this shit out one of these days. All right.
God dang it.
What?
My Unity.
Is it? Mine's moderate. You want me to cue you?
I don't even know what IFB. Somebody sent me it like 2 hours ago. I mean, I don't.
Okay. Are you hearing them at all?
Nope. Trying to figure out who sent me that.
Well, we're on IFB 1.
That's
unless
why.
that's changed.
Hey guys, I'm on IFB 1 now.
I'm getting reverb, so. Okay, you sit. Yeah, talk to us.
Can't hear anything.
Yeah,
Hey, it's
I
got you
get a
there.
lot of reverb. Okay, anything interesting is over that shoulder.
I'm gonna tell them what's going on.
Okay.
Show.
Okay. Awesome.
Hey, just talking about what we see, what we've seen, and the interview we got with the guy who just described what was going on and how scared he was.
Talk to me.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oops, there we go. You're not in.
What do you say?
I think he's saying he wants to take you after this, but he's not sure how long this is going to go.